It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
All right, we start with Morgan Wallen, who just passed Garth Brooks for the most weeks at number one on the Billboard Country Albums chart. 174 weeks total for his 3 albums. Incredible. Number one all time in country music. Taylor Swift, her purple cupcake dress is now in the Country Music Hall of Fame from the Eras Tour. She wore it in Nashville, among other cities, but she wore it in Nashville when announcing the Speak Now Taylor's Version album. It was a big moment on the tour and a dress that will go down in history. So there you go, Country Music Hall of Fame now has it. Back to the sad story of Gene Hackman and his wife and their dog. And here's what we know at the moment. And it's really bizarre, and they're not going to know anything probably. If they get a full story on this, they're not going to know for probably another month or so, is what the authorities said, as they investigate, and the doctors and, the people get involved and check the bodies and all that. But they said the bodies showed signs of mummification, and they think that they were there for close to 2 weeks. Gene and his wife were found in separate rooms. Around her, pills were scattered, almost like maybe she was about to take something and then fell. There was a space heater that was on near her. No sign of forced entry. No sign of a gas leak. 1 dog died. 2 did not. 2 were found alive. A very unusual story and sad. Obviously, Gene Hackman and his wife, you don't want to see this happen to anybody, but I hope they do a proper thing for him at the Oscars. Let's not forget the tribute to Gene Hackman in just a couple of days. Michelle Trachtenberg's family does not want an autopsy. So the cause on her death will be undetermined. We told you yesterday she passed at 39, and she just had a liver transplant and I guess had some other issues in her life as well. The family said, no thank you, no autopsy, and that'll be that. The trailer for the dark comedy Death of a Unicorn is out. You can check it out. Stars Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega. The actor Jamie Campbell Bower, who plays Vecna on Stranger Things, has now joined the cast of Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Justin Timberlake last night, not well enough to go on in Columbus, Ohio, had the flu, tried to get through sound check, could not, and sent a message to his fans, canceled the show, and also mentioned a full refund, which means I guess they're not making up that show. Big news yesterday. Travis Kelce will return to the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not sure where he announced it. Maybe it was the podcast, but that was the big headline. Travis Kelce will return and play next year. Zendaya has been cast as Shrek's daughter in Shrek 5. Now, the two of them, Shrek and is it Fiona, right? Did I get that right? Shrek and Fiona. They had triplets, I guess, in one of the Shreks, but they've only been babies on screen. They haven't talked, apparently. And I guess the triplets were 2 boys and 1 girl. Zendaya will play the girl. Dwayne Wade, the basketball player, congratulations, cancer-free, had a tumor on his kidney removed. That is great news. How about this story? An all-female crew will board Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin craft in the spring and go to space. And it will include Katy Perry, Gayle King, and Jeff's fiancée as well, among others. There's going to be 3 other women on the flight as well. Katy Perry was very excited, released a whole statement about it. And movies out, not much. I got one for you. Going to be a light weekend at the box office, I think. Last Breath, starring Woody Harrelson, out today in theaters. TV, ABC with the 2020 Oscars countdown tonight. CBS with NCIS Sydney. Saturday Night Live. You got NBC Saturday Night Live. Shane Gillis will host. Tate McRae is your musical guest. Sunday, ABC, the red carpet of the Oscars, and then the Oscars begin, as you know, I think last year or the year before they started this, 7 o'clock, early start for the Oscars, so they can get it all in before your nightly news there at 11. Oscars at 7 p.m. Sunday. NBC with that show, The Americas, which was great, the premiere of that last week, narrated by Tom Hanks. HBO with White Lotus. And there you have it, your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We have, as far as weather-wise goes, we have a decent day today for your Friday. We'll get up to about 48. Let's hope maybe we can get it up to 50. We'll see. But 48 right now, they're saying, for the high and sunshine. A couple of clouds come in tonight, but otherwise, Saturday actually looking pretty good. 55 and a mix of sun and clouds. And Sunday, we get a little dip. Sunday and Monday, we're back down to about 33 for Sunday. But the great news, looks to be dry all weekend. So 50 or so today, 55 for Saturday, and about 33 for Sunday, but all sunshine. Phathead and Cande, My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.